started. Hello, Amy and girls. Just was recording and thought I was recording and wasn't. So, welcome to your yoga routine. This is highly cringy and I look awful. But basically, it's going to be, I'm going to try and do 20 minutes to half an hour of a normal routine, yoga. I know you'll think it's boring, girls, but do it with mummy. And the thing to remember, Amy, if you're trying to work on your core, is that although I will give specific exercises for your core, all of the yoga moves do improve the core because that should always be engaged anyway. So even if you're doing a back bend, it can kind of still help your back. Does that make sense? As long as you do the pose afterwards to undo the work. So just begin by lying on your backs. You position it. Lying on your, no, actually don't lie on your back. Sit in cross-legged position and roll your shoulders back and down. Can't stand this. And remember, you're going to link your breath with each movement. So just to begin with, inhale, lift your arms high. And exhale, bring your arms down and drop your shoulders behind you and stretch to the end of your fingertips. Inhale, reach up, take your gaze upwards, bring your hands into prayers. Exhale, bring them to your heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift down. 2 more times with your own breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Can't believe how bad I look. Exhale. And then just inhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder. Here comes Guy. Don't listen, Guy. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, right ear, left ear, exhale. Just lengthening out the sides of your neck, don't overdo it. Inhale, both shoulders to your ears, exhale, back down. Inhale, lift both shoulders up. Exhale, drop them 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, and back the other way. Inhale from the back to front. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Exhale, do it with big arms, front to back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now push yourself up into all fours. So your fingers are spread wide, your index fingers point directly forwards, and your feet, your knees are underneath your hips. Your hands underneath your shoulders, and hold your stomach in so that your back is straight. I'll do it from the side like that. Inhale, lift your hips up high and push your chest to the ground, roll your shoulders back, head up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, suck your stomach up and bring your chin to your chest 3 more times. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, arch your spine the other way. So it's called cat-cow pose because it's like a cat. No, like a cow when you're like this, apparently, and a cat when you're like this. 1 more time. Inhale. Stay where you are. Exhale. Now come back to a flat back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your neck just lengthen out from your spine. And then twist your right hips to the right, your hips to the right, and your head to meet it. And then it's like you're wiggling your bum, just loosening up your spine. And then just draw some circles with your chest, bringing your body forward on an in-breath and back to child's pose on an out-breath. And you're drawing a big circle with your chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time this side. Draw bigger circles each time and feel your hips opening up. If you've been sat down working at an office, this will loosen your hips. And back to the middle and the other way. Forwards first, then round to the left. Exhale, sit back. Inhale to your right. Exhale, back down. 1 more time. Inhale to the right and then back to center. Bring your stomach in. All the time you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine, but don't arch your back and roll your shoulders back and down. Now tuck all of your 10 toes under. Push up and bring your knees off the ground. Oh, That's crying, and push your hips down to the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your knees soft for the time being. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, push your heels to the ground. This is down dog. Hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, keep your stomach pulled in, Amy. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, come onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees to the ground and hips back and jump forwards. Inhale, lift your hips. Lower your heels. Bend forward deeply. Bend your knees if you have to and hug behind your knees. Bring yourself forward like you're a hairpin, a Kirby grip. Tuck your head right under and then let go. Begin to straighten your legs. Lift your hips high to the ceiling and slowly uncurl yourself like a ragdoll until you're standing at the front of your mat in mountain pose, like this. So basically standing still, but pull up on your knees, pull your stomach in, tilt your bum under. And roll your shoulders back and down, hands together in prayers now, feet hip width apart with the toes spread. You should see the colour of your mat between each toe. Take a deep breath here, inhale, imagine a piece of string is lifting the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, reach up to the sky, both hands. Exhale, bend forward, hands down on the ground. Tuck your head under. Inhale, straighten, look forward, plant your hands down and jump back into a high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your knees, then your chest, keep your elbows tucked in, and then your hips to the ground. Push up into cobra. Just lift your chest, that's like a slight back bend. Tuck your toes under, come into all fours and back to down dog. Deep breath here. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend your knees again onto the balls of your feet. Push back and jump forward. Straighten up. Exhale, unfold. So that was one sun salutation sequence. We're going to do it 2 more times. That's the warm-up. Inhale up. Exhale. Dive forward. Bend your knees flat, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift up. Straighten the back, look forwards. Plant your hands down. Jump back. High plank. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, knees, chest, hip to the ground, elbows in. Push up into up dog this time. Mind your back. Push your hips into the ground. Engage your thighs as you do this. And exhale back into all fours. Tuck your toes back into down dog. Inhale here. Spread your fingers wide. Hips high, stomach pulled in, heels to the ground. One more breath. Exhale now, onto the balls of your feet, knees down, hips back, jump forward. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, slowly uncurl into a standing position. Bring your head and shoulders up last. Bring your hands together. One more time. Inhale, it's good to get really warm. Slight back bend here. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips, hands wide, palms flat. Inhale, straighten your legs, look forward, hands down, jump back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees down, elbows in, chest down, hips down, push through, up dog. Exhale, straight back into down dog. Hold for 3 long breaths here. Keep your tummy pulled in. Hips up to the ceiling, but heels down to the ground. Shoulders rolled back. Push through the palms of your hand all the way to the fingertips. One more breath. Exhale. Now just bring, I'm going to try and mirror you, your right leg into the middle of your mat and lift your left leg high. With a flexed foot with hips square to the ground. Now switch on your tummy muscles. Exhale, draw your knee to your chest and hover forwards like that. This is good for your core. Inhale, lift the left leg high again. Exhale, draw that left knee to your right elbow. Whew, like that. And then exhale, up again. Sorry, inhale here with it high. Exhale, draw it forwards to your left elbow. Hover your hips to the ground, but don't touch the knee to the ground. Lift your left leg high. And then bring that leg down to the ground, bring it into the middle line. And then lift your right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, forward, middle of your chest, hover forward. Inhale, lift up. Flex the foot, lift it higher. Exhale, bring it to your left elbow. Woo. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, bring it to your right elbow. Roll your shoulders back. Don't let your knee touch the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Walk your feet slightly further forward, heels to the ground, shoulders back, And push your chest towards your thighs into a deeper down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now bring your right leg into the middle again. Lift your left leg higher. This time, let your hip open up to the side. Bend your left foot. Push it to your right wall and look under your left armpit. Inhale, lift. Hover forward, exhale. Inhale, lift it high and lower. And try the other side. Left foot in the middle, right leg high. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist your hip to the side. Push your foot to the opposite wall. Look under your armpit. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, hover forwards. It's hard. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift down. Come down into all fours. Keep your feet as wide as the mat. Walk your hands forward. And lower your chest to the ground into child's pose. 3 deep breaths here. Stay as you are. I'm just giving instructions. Let your heart rate slightly slow down again. Feel your chest, shoulders, hips all melt into the mat. This is your break. When you breathe in, try and walk your fingertips further forward slightly, and when you breathe out, push your hips further back so you're stretching down your spine even more. And then when you're ready, come back into all fours. I'm just tucking my top in again. All fours, hips square, hands square. Stomach pulled in. Now, bring your left hand into the centre of the mat. Right hand sweeps up on an in-breath to the twist, but keep your hips square to the ground. Don't let them turn, keep them square. Reach your hand up high. As you breathe out, sweep it through. You're threading a needle underneath your left arm, and rest your head on the ground. Bring your left hand on your left hip and take 2 deep breaths here. And another. Left hand comes forward, unthread your hand. Come back into all fours and try on the other side. Right hand in the middle. Inhale, left hand high. Keep your hips square, but twist from your belly first, then your chest, then your head and shoulders. Exhale, sweep the left hand under all the way through as far as you can till your shoulder has to rest on the ground. See if you can bring your right hand back on your right hip and gently push your hips further down a bit. 2 breaths here. Right hand comes forward, unthread the left hand. Come up into all fours, tuck your toes and come back into down dog. Now bring your right foot into the centre of the mat. Bring your left leg really high. Hover forward your left knee to your left chest and then step that foot forward between your hands. Now you can either lower your right knee down to the ground to make it easier, or you can keep it high and come up into a high lunge like me. Like that. Try and suck your thighs into the middle line of the mat so they're not splaying outwards, they have to come inwards. And push hard through the sole of the left foot and the ball of the back foot. Lower your back knee down slightly if it is lifted. Tuck your tailbone under, it's not a back bend. And on your next in-breath, float your hands high to the sky. Shoulders still rolled back down your back, but fingers powerfully reaching up to the sky. And hold here for 3 deep breaths. Keep your tummy pulled in, your tailbone tucked under. One more breath. Now just float your hands forward to the front foot. Plant your right hand fingertips down next to your left foot. And then you're going to twist again, lifting your left hand high. Lift your chest slightly first and inhale, twist. Like that. Hold for 2 breaths. You can do it. Lower your left leg, or whatever, the back leg down further. 1 more breath, float that hand down to the ground. Press both hands into the mat, lift your left leg high. Exhale, hover it forwards. Inhale, lift. And back down to the ground. Try the other side. So left foot in the middle of the mat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw it into your knee, into your chest, and then step forward into a deep lunge the other side. So left leg now, either on the ground or hovering off the ground, knee bent. Tuck your bum under, stomach pulled in, shoulders back. Inhale, lift both hands high. Exhale, lower your leg. Inhale, lift. In your arms, exhale, lower your leg. One more breath. Suck that tailbone under. It's not a back bend. Exhale, float your hands forward. Float your left fingertips to the right foot. Inhale, reach your right hand up and twist and take your gaze upwards. 2 deep breaths here. One more. Exhale, float your hand down. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Really high. And then hover forwards like that. And lift it high again. And then come back to down dog. Now just walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Cross your arms here. Feet are just gently together, not hip width. And the weight is in the balls of your feet, toes spread. Drop your head and gently shake your elbows from side to side. Shake your head, nod and say no. And then let go of your arms. Slowly on exhale, roll out of this position into standing. Roll your shoulders back and down, hands in prayers. Now inhale, lift your left leg high. Plant your right foot firmly in the ground. Exhale, slight bend in your right leg and hover forward. You're pushing your left leg back. I'm going to the side. And your body comes forward so that your body and leg are in a straight line. That's called Warrior 3. Keep your hips squared forward to the ground, don't twist them. And hold for 2 breaths if you can. If you can't manage it, put your fingertips on the ground. One more breath. Inhale, don't fall over like me. Inhale, lift the left leg high. And exhale, plant it to the ground. Just try the other side. Plant the left foot, lift the right. Inhale. Exhale, push it back slowly and steadily. Hover your body forwards. Your body and legs are in a straight line. Oh, I can't do it. There we are. One more deep breath. All the time you should be trying to focus on your breath. Inhale, come upright, lift the right leg high and down. I'm going to do that one more time, but with a standing split afterwards. Inhale, lift the left leg high. The other side again. Hover forwards. Reach your arms forward if you can. It's an extended Warrior 3. Hold your fingertips now on the ground and lift your left leg high and let it turn out. So the hips face the side now. Your left hip opens up. Right fingertips come in front of you. And then if you can, peel off the left hand to the sky so that you're in side split. It's very difficult. Hold for 2 more breaths. Hold your core strong. That's what's keeping you steady. Lower your fingertips to the ground and fold your feet together. Just try on the other side. So inhale, lift right leg high. Exhale, hover forward, bend the left leg. Ooh, I can't do it. It's because I'm talking as well. Reach your arms back this time, powerfully to the heels that are flexed at the back of the foot. And then lower your fingertips. Bring the weight into the ball of your left foot. Left fingertips come forward. If I'm mirroring you. Lift your right leg high. Unpeel your right arm to the sky. Very slowly. Into a side split. Shoulders are kind of stacked on top of each other now. Stomach's pulled in. Flex powerfully through the back foot. That's what keeps you steady. And keep separating the space between your thighs. So it's like a splits in the air slightly. And then come down gracefully. Now then, before we go down on the floor, take your feet as wide as the mat. Hands together in prayers. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, slowly lower down into a deep lunge. Go wider if you can. And then just bring your hands onto your thighs like that. Take deep breaths here. Shoulders back, chest forwards. One more breath. And then plant your hands on the ground. Bring the feet together slightly more and just have a go at doing crow. Hands spread wide. Bring your flabby bits of your upper arms into your sort of knee sides, insides, and rock your weight forwards and see if you can peel your toes off the ground for a balance like that. I can't do it for more than a second, but I bet Sophia and Alicia can. And Anna, and probably Barney. Okay. And then sit your bum down on the ground. Stretch your legs out in front. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward over your flexed toes. Roll your shoulders back. And breathe forward over your knees. Now walk your feet towards your hips. This is a great one for your core, Amy. And then extend your legs out in front of you. I'll do it from the side. Straighten your legs if you can. If not, keeping them bent is fine. Arms wide and you're in boat pose. You're going to hold for 5 breaths. Go. Straighten your legs if you can. Oof. Straighten. 2 more breaths. Deep breaths to your belly. Lift your chest. Engage your core. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, hug your knees in tight. And then tuck your right leg underneath you, like that. Cross your left foot over the right knee. And you're in that funny position. Hands out to the side. Bring your right hand behind, bring your left hand behind you, fingertips, thumb forwards. Breathe in and lift your right hand up high. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your right elbow and put it on the outside of your left knee to push you further into a twist. All twists are good for your back, Amy. Inhale, lift up higher in your spine. As you exhale, push that elbow to give you leverage to twist further round. You're wringing out a flannel in your stomach, chest and neck. Twist, twist, twist. Take your head and neck round last. 1 more breath, lengthening on each in-breath and twisting on each out-breath. And uncurl and try the other side. Tuck your left foot under, right foot over. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, other elbow to other knee. Twist yourself round, breathe in. And as you breathe out, think of the flannel. Wring it out from your belly, then your chest, then your head and neck last. 1 more breath. And then straighten your legs, or just leave them like that. And lie back down on the ground with your knees still bent. If your back hurts at all here, just swing your knees from side to side. Kind of relaxes and releases any tension in your spine. If the next one hurts, then just stay on your back, bringing your knees into your chest and then extending your legs out straight. That's the easy option. But if not, try and come up into a bridge. So you bring your feet parallel, not turned out, but parallel into your hips. You draw your shoulders down your spine and start tucking them under you. Lift your hips up and clasp your hands underneath your hips. And you clasp them so much the heels of the hands come together. And you can tuck your upper arms under. Now breathe in and push powerfully through your feet. Lift your hips high. Tuck your chin into your chest. Hold for 2 deep breaths here. Push hard through the soles of your feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now 1 more breath. Lift up high more powerfully. If you want to, you can walk your feet away and straighten your legs. So that's too hard for me. My back hurts doing that. Don't do that, Em. Undo your hands here. Exhale, lower your hips to the ground and draw both knees into your chest now. Draw them in tight and hug them in. And gently rock from side to massage your lower back into the mat. Now drop both legs over to the left and arms out into a T shape. Bring your hand to the right. And I'm going to mirror you, stay where you are. So you're dropping over to your left. So I'm going to mirror and your head goes to the right. Extend the top leg straight out to the side. And if you can, reach hold of the big toe with your left hand and straighten that leg. That's a lovely spinal twist to undo the back bend we just did. Keep your head turned to the right. One deep breath here. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest and rock them over to the other side. Head goes the other way, straighten the top leg, reach for your big toe with your right hand, straighten that leg and take 2 deep breaths. Now let go of the knee, draw both knees into the centre. Inhale, stretch both legs up high, feet flexed. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest, reach forward, this is so unflattering. Reach forward for your big toes. Oh God. Feet wide, knees into your sides and gently rock from side to side. Draw your knees into your chest. It's called happy baby pose. It's quite nice on your back as well. Now draw the soles of your feet together, clasp your hands around them and push your knees out. And just butterfly your legs slightly or just gently rock from side to side. And now let go. Let your feet go to the ground. Reach your feet out hip width apart, toes out to the side. Place your palms upwards, shoulders down your back. And go into the final relaxation. Close your eyes, dip your chin into your chest. And let your breathing return to a slower pace. And lengthen the breath now. Breathe into the count of 3, slow breaths. 2, 3. Pause and then exhale from your belly first. And then your chest and throat to the count of 4. 3, 4. Pause. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. And pause after each cycle. 2 more times. Once more. Exhale. And then just close your eyes. Try and clear your mind, or if thoughts pop in, just acknowledge them and let them pass by. And say thank you for your body today. Stay there for as long as you like, kiddos. And that's the end. Goodbye. Namaste.